we're back, man, with another video for y'all, man, on NBA2K23, y'all, man. NBA2K23 Summer Circuit, episode 10, boy. Let's get right into y'all. So for sure, so you're playing up against the Tigers. It is split, for sure, yo. At LeBron's. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead, bro. Yeah, we are going to be playing up against the LeBron team. The LeBrons, I think. Hold on, let me check real quick. Oh, never mind, probably not. Alright. This time we go get yellow. Feel me. You on 9-game streak, yo. About to be on a 10-game streak, yo. So we're playing up against Tigers on our home court, yo. I'm going for 9 triple doubles. So yeah. I gotta start drinking out of my water bottle again. I love this water bottle. I remember, hey, yo, when I used to drink out my water bottle, I used to take off the top and just do this. Then put it down. I'm dead. So we got 4 more days until we're done with the series. And the Tigers are 2-7.
Now improving, isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating.
2K24 is going to be available to pre-order on July 19th.
Then it's Gary Harris. Then it's Markelle Fultz. And it's
yeah, boy.
The small forward. And for the
that's on Wednesday.
Harris is out there with Smooth. Then there's Jay. Then there's Lights Out. And it's Smooth in at the point guard. So the Bronx will get the first possession.
Yeah.
And now that we're finally past the trade deadline, a number of players, Greg, have to be breathing a sigh of relief.
I mean, no matter
oh, they changed my animation, and I still made it.
It's hard to know what to believe. GMs are professional secret keepers.
Back to Fultz. Five to shoot. From deep.
Nope.
Jay with the rebound. Lets it go. Smooth. That's good. Smooth's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today.
I'm going to start drinking soda for another 7 months. So today's my last day of drinking soda. And stop drinking soda again for another 7 months. Because I wasn't lying about that the first time. I actually stopped. Here's the actual beat I'm using. Here's the actual beat I'm using. Well, what do you say? Hold up. Here's the boost I'm going. Wait, hold up. He said. Nah, hold up. I'm dead. Give me a second, yo. Bro. Alright. Excuse me, yo. My I'm dead, bro. I am completely dead.
Here's the boost I'm using to go over my attribute packs. Adding more AC after every game. Let's do it.
Oh, bro, again though? That's crazy. Hold on, yo.
Here's the boost I'm using to go over my attribute.
Alright. Oh, snap. My bad, yo. Alright. Here's the boost I'm using to go over my attribute caps. Adding VC after every game. Let's do it.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Adding more VC after every game. Let's do it. Damn.
Contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Franz Wagner.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that. Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference.
Yes, sir.
Smooth.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
I really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate. You know, one of the best sights from the NBA in my mind in 2022 was seeing Markelle Fultz on the court again. It was a long road back from his torn ACL, not to mention the issues he had with the frozen shoulder early in his career. 6 to shoot, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim. And first time out of the game called for Cincinnati.
And for a player who relies on quickness and mobility like Fultz.
Bro, them Propel waters be busting, bro.
Trust me, I haven't had one, but I know enough guys who have, and it's a tough injury for any player to come back from a torn ACL. And Markelle
got to get
work
that.
extremely hard every day for a year and a half.
Got to drink that
All credit
again.
to him for putting that kind of effort into his rehab so he could get back out on the court. Wagner passes to Harris. Knocks it loose. Here's Smooth, and then jams
The
down
hard
and
slam,
right
boy.
over Markelle Fultz.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. To the paint. Trying to get open his Carter. That's good from Fultz on the assist from Wagner. Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
Fultz kicks to Harris.
To go over my attribute caps, adding more VC after every game. Let's do it. With the poster.
We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now. Now, here's Banchero. James covering. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too. Here's Smooth. He's got 14. Pass to Lights out. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Harris. And
Bro, Harris. Come on, bro.
Cincinnati trails by 10. Passes it to Fultz. Harris outside. Got to be careful how you defend Harris now because he's really good at drawing fouls. Cincinnati shooting their first free throws of the night.
Yeah, 79% from the line.
No.
Pretty reliable
Dang.
in that regard.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because Because they just have not
I had to. Alright.
been able to knock down those foul shots.
Here's what's going on with the Bronx right now. James checked in for James. Kisper comes in for Harris. And Beal subbed in for Smooth. And Cincinnati
What?
for a different look here. Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Ole comes in for Banchero. Okiki's checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Harris is checked in for the Bronx. Smooth comes in for Bradley Beal. And Cincinnati making a change here as well. Suggs is checked in.
Wow. Of course I didn't time it right, bro.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Cincinnati calls timeout. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Bronx team.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
And I think that's where it starts, guys. You need a team of players,
Alright, bruh.
but you work your way up the ladder.
Here's the boost I'm using to go over my attribute camp. No, hold on. I gotta say that again. Give me that. Here's the boost I'm using to go over my attribute caps. Adding more VC after every game. Let's do it.
Here's Smooth, covered by Anthony.
And that massive
Good.
wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all
Get it, Jay.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
They get a hand on it. To the
Again?
inside.
Oh my God, Jay.
Lets it go from deep. Cincinnati again missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't.
With the hard swim.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, I used to love going up and jamming it down.
Alright.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Cincinnati.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
They got 12 points, bro. I'm dead with that 9. I'm
Then
dead.
there's the Miracle Man.
The
And it's
Miracle
James
Man.
in
That's
at the
Jay.
force.
That's
And
Jay.
for Cincinnati, they've got Wendell Carter. Franz Wagner is out
They call
there
him
with
Jay.
Banchero.
They call him
Then it's
Miracle Man
Markelle
and
Fultz.
Jay.
And it's Houston in at the shooting guard position. Lights out, misses. Looking at the Bronx, they took the win in their last game against Anchorage. And for the Bronx, Smooth out there with Kisper. And there's
Alright,
Smooth.
bet, bro.
Then there's Lights out. And it's James
Let's do
in
it.
at the center position.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble.
I didn't
shooting
get the
that
assist.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
You want that ball, you go out to get it.
And it's the Bronx. with the
Yes,
ball.
sir.
The Bronx leading by 18. And the pass is Smooth. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point
Yeah, that's right. Help
chance
me
is
up.
ahead to the line.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's what's going on with the Bronx right now. Jay's checked in for James. And Harris.
What? Oh my God, there is no way.
Very impressive instincts that
We
Fultz
had
has.
that.
I mean, especially on offense. He knows exactly when to bounce for the alley-oop.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Fultz. And the ball goes out
Bruh.
of bounds. Last touch by James.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Cincinnati trails by 19. Here's Houston. And Smoot is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Gary Harris is for Cincinnati.
All right, my bad.
Gary Harris.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Down low, Fultz. Bronx grabs the miss. Smooth's got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason.
Too fast. Look at all that speed.
Advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam King. Harris outside. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Fultz.
And he missed.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Wow, bro, Jerpits, of course.
Cincinnati trails by 21.
It's all good. Bro, oh no. Yeah, get that cheese out of here. Yeah, James, good defense.
The Bronx, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Harris is
yeah, let's go.
And Harris. A quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bronx.
Their defense has been so aggressive. Right out
they need another timeout.
No time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Cincinnati calls timeout. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Sin City was
incredible isolation scores. It's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Sim City was a maze.
Smooth passes to James.
Ooh, got him. Got him winning, bro.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
He's looking for James.
Yes, sir.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
It's time to skedaddle. I'm kidding. Banchero, nah, bro, you're locking that up. Yeah, that's fair. Pass it back to Harris, bro. Y'all here to shoot the ball. Like, y'all not gonna get a bucket, bro. Just shoot it. Yeah. What? Oh my God, bro.
They're always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting strokes.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now, here's Fultz. His last outing, he had 18 points. Target, had a hand on it.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper is
Sim City was a maze.
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Bradley Beal's checked in for the Bronx.
Where's Jerpits? Oh, he got sold out.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area
Splash.
he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
So they foul intentionally. When you were playing, social media wasn't a thing.
I got 4 steals.
So it's the Bronx, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. For the Bronx, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
That was very undisciplined half of basketball they just played. You can see it in all the points they gave up at the free throw line. Listen, I don't mind the aggressive attitude.
They are shooting 29%.
Silly, crazy fouls.
As a team.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often.
A lot of new money in my hand. Yeah.
We've got Banchero. Harris is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Wagner. And it's
A lot of new money in my hand.
Harris outside.
Go and tell a friend to tell a friend.
He feeds it to Banchero.
Yeah, get that cheese out of here, bro.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Ooh, the moves, I see.
Shooting foul.
Dang, this man got 4 fouls.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a
That is
valuable part of this
crazy.
rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Smooth passes to Harris. With nobody
Let's
on
go.
him, there is the jumper. Harris has got 10 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Wagner finds Fultz. It's deflected.
That cheese out of here.
Here's Smooth. He's got 32. Powered down with both hands.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the
Surrey
table.
going close to goes with
They're
it.
starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Poke loose. Out of bounds. Cincinnati takes possession.
Goes to Cincinnati.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Wagner outside. Harris outside. That's tipped.
Yeah, give me that, boy.
Pass break the Bronx. Harris with the ball.
Bruh.
Now Cincinnati moving it up. Banchero's running. The Bronx, another fast break opportunity here. Smooth, that's good. Smooth's got 6 here in this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Fultz. Over in the corner, Banchero. Wagner outside. Just 5 to shoot. Cincinnati needs to get off the shot. Cincinnati again missing.
clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Lights out, misses. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Cincinnati. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And finished off by Banchero.
Banchero gets in tight. That's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Hits. James trying to free himself. Smooth. That's good. Smooth's got 38 points.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Here's Banchero. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and some shots coming up.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others. Terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Bro, my ears, bro.
And
what's that? Hold up, yo. I'm back. Yo.
He's got 8 from 15 feet away. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 9 rebounds in the game. Heading it
Dang, Jay.
Blue Scouts have Banchero is the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T.
Currency.
It feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit.
He's got to step up. I'm dead.
And it's the Bronx with the ball. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Smooth out there with Bradley Beal.
He steals. All right, but I got 8. I got 8.
Then there's Jay, and it's Kispert in at the 3.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Bronx. Harris comes in for Kispert. And lights out sub in for Beal. And Cincinnati making a change here as well. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Fultz.
Yeah, Drew Bits.
Fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Wagner against Harris. Wagner outside. Clock at 4. Tipped away. And stolen by Harris. Here's Smooth. A big dunk at the end of the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Carter-Williams kicks to Wagner. There's the pass to Carter. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. Wagner outside. Now here is Harris. Defense is right there. Clock is at 3. Outside Carter. He can't hit that time. The Bronx goes the other way with it.
With the windmill flush, boy.
To finish it off.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Carter Williams. Knocked away and stolen by Harris. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. So that'll be his third foul so far. And Cincinnati making a change here. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Carter Williams, the pass to Carter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Gary Harris.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your
hard slam.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Back to Carter Williams, right at the free throw line. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Harris, and the jam by Harris.
Yeah, he's shown
Harris.
Control of the pace.
The no-look pass
of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Carter Williams, the pass to Isaac. Now here's Carter Williams. He's covered closely, and no good that time. Here's the Bronx. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Smooth. Carter Williams covering. Just 3 to shoot. James, no good. For Cincinnati, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Houston passes to Carter Williams. Here's Houston. Banchero with the ball. And that's going to be 2 minutes. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's what's going on with the Bronx right now. Zingas, he's checked in for James. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Obvious checked in for Harris. And Monte Morris subbed in for Lights Out. Here's Smooth. Carter Williams covering. Pass to Smooth. Driving the lane. And it's sent back by Isaac. Passes to Houston. Over Morris. Money from the wing.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
The Bronx, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
Yeah, not ready for prime time, bro.
But if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Isaac kicks to Carter Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Carter Williams does a nice job earning these calls inside. I mean, it's really a luxury to have a guard who can get foul calls deep in the paint like that.
That free throw, no good.
It is 10:51 in the morning.
So he comes up
both.
missing both. And for the Bronx, they're shooting so well. The offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
And Michael Carter-Williams gets
Dang, boy. Yes, sir.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Yeah, you thought you was going to get that, huh?
The Bronx will retain possession. Here's Smooth. Jay, the pass to Smooth. Here's lights out. 6 on the shot clock.
Wait, no, bruh. Bruh.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I'm trying to get one more assist, bro. Like, but I'm not getting triple double. I don't think. Maybe.
Nobody's gonna put a body on him, then that's gonna be the result.
Isaac with the steal. Here's Okeke, guarded by Harris. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary.
Oh, man.
Somebody has to
come on.
Awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
He's perfect from the line this time.
It's all good. I'm just trying to get a triple double, man. I mean, I guess
18-6 run.
I won't.
Kicks it to James. Harris outside. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx.
I'm dead. This man Jay fast.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Carter-Williams can't get it to go. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now the pass to Smooth. Inside and stolen.
Oh my God, bro.
Pass to Okeke.
Well, they still not ready for prime. They still not ready. Like they don't know.
Left in the fourth quarter. And 2 free throws coming up.
Why y'all keep fouling, bro?
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bronx?
This one has been all about effort for them, in my opinion. Hitting the offensive glass hard. Getting those extra points off extra possessions, that's big time.
I'm not trying to rage this shit. Kidding. Yeah, I'm not though. Dang.
They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Here's what's going on with the Bronx right now. Daniel Gafford's checked in for James. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Avias checked in for Harris.
Dang.
Beal subbed in for Lights Out. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent. Players you draft and develop or sign and develop.
I'ma steal that. I can't.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Defense.
Look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Bronx.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a win
Let's go. I just need one more assist now.
This kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed.
Let's go. I got a triple double. I got 9 triple doubles.
And showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one. It was a dazzling game for Smooth.
You can do a lot to change
Put a timeout real quick.
Other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Timeout call. Bronx. They're up. 40 seconds left in the game. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game. Smooth.
You know, from the jump, he was on a mission. You could see it. It was clear. Going after hoops, no matter what the defense tried, they had a tough time stopping him. I think he could have predicted early on we'd be talking about him right here and right now. That's how good he's been.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's Harris. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away.
Did not turn it down, boy.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Another steal. He's got a clear path. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock.
Yes, sir.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Throwing that lob to my boy Harris.
Comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Carter Williams. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. Wagner passes to Carter Williams.
Oh.
And the throw off target.
All these bricks. You know what they say, all these bricks.
Smooth. And the miss.
It's all good.
So no problem for the Bronx as they get the win. They won this game going away.
Start at 15 dunks, you feel me? Yeah, man. I might play some 2K19 now, you feel me? So yeah, yo.
With a better basketball team by far.
And you
Yes,
can
sir.
recommend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. And it's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Yes, sir. I rap for fun. I play games for business. Yeah. Hey. Alright. Trying to simulate. All-Star Weekend. There we go. Alright, y'all, if y'all like this video, subscribe to the channel, try to post notifications so y'all never miss a upload. Go follow me on Facebook, elite_Kevin_8_13. I'll see y'all tomorrow in my next video. So for sure, yo. So yeah.